Hi guys, Curly here. I hope you're doing well. So as you know, we've been seeing a lot of card reveals for the new mini set coming out May 13th, the Hearthstone, Embers of the World Tree. I'm super excited for it because I feel like we've been playing a lot of the same decks and the current meta has gone a little stale. I bet a lot of you are bored and wanting to look for something new. And I've been seeing these cards getting revealed in the last 24 hours and they definitely look like they're going to shake things up. And we're going to see a lot of new decks come out. So let's go through them together. Alrighty. Okie dokie. So, mini set comes out May 13th, by the way. So first, we'll start with the neutrals. 2 mana, 2/2 elemental, living flame, death rattle, draw a fire spell. Yeah, this seems pretty decent. I mean, the stats are good. It's an elemental. That's nice. It also draws out a fire spell, so it tutors a spell from your deck. I like it. Pretty decent. 4 mana, 4/3, Tendril Sage Swift. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Okay, that seems kind of meh. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. If it's your opponent's turn, deal 4 damage instead. Okay, that's pretty good. Most of the time, it's gonna die during your opponent's turn anyway, so I think this card looks pretty good. 3 mana, 2/3 Danai, Battlecry. If you've imbued your hero power twice, draw 2 cards. Okay, this is really good. Petal Picker is definitely going to see play. I would probably put this in Imbue Druid just because you imbue so fast, and that deck runs out of draw. So I mean, I think this card is just really good. If you've imbued twice, draw 2 cards. 3 mana, 2/3, draw 2. That's pretty good. 6 mana, Zakali Flamemancer. Battlecry, if every card in your hand is of a different cost, reduce their cost by 2. Oh, this is interesting. So, this is kind of hard. I think, like, it's going to be hard to get every card in your hand to be of a different cost and then play this. But I guess you could set it up and then you do benefit a lot. Like, reducing card cost by 2 is crazy. So, this is interesting. 6 mana though. 6 mana. I don't know. We'll see. It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks like nothing I've seen before. So, okay. 9 mana, 7/7 dragon. Fyrakk the Blazing. Immune to fire spells. Battlecry casts 20 mana worth of fire spells at random enemies. Okay, what the hell? 9 mana cast 20 mana worth of fire spells at random enemies. Dude, this could see play. I could see like Burn Mage using this, cast 20 mana worth of fire spells at random enemies, and just kind of like finishing them off with a lethal. That seems pretty good. Okay, we're getting into Death Knight now. 3 mana fire spell, Cremate. Discover a minion with a dark gift. It costs 2 less. This looks pretty good. This is decent. You discover a minion, it also has a dark gift. Dark gifts could be hit or miss. Some of them are really, really good, like if you get Charge, or Reborn with full enchantments, or the +4/+5. And also the fact that it also costs 2 less is really good. So yeah, good value. Frostburn Matriarch. Okay, 5 mana, 4/4 dragon. Battlecry, if you're holding a minion with a dark gift, summon 2 4/4 dragons with taunt. This is insane. 5 mana and you get 3 4/4s. And like obviously you'd probably be playing like if you're playing a dark gift deck, you'd have like creature or you'd have cremate, so you'd definitely be holding a minion with a dark gift. This is solid. This is solid. Okay, 8 mana, 5/5, Vulcaras, Rush, Taunt. Battlecry, choose to spend 10, 20, or 30 corpses to gain that many stats. Okay, this is kind of interesting because usually when a card says spend corpses, there's like a set number of corpses you have to spend, like 2 or 5, like Blood Tap or Airlock Breach. But this is kind of interesting because you can scale it to what you want. It is an 8 mana 5/5 though, just starting out. So it kind of sucks in the pool of like 8 drops. Like I'm thinking like, if like Murmur Shaman was like looking for 8 drops to summon off like Nebula or something, right? Like that, this kind of sucks. It does have a rush and taunt though, and you can spend 10 corpses to gain +10/+10. You can spend 20 to 20/20 and 30 to gain 30/30. So kind of insane, but I'm not sure if like if it'll really like see that much play. We'll see. It looks good though. It looks good. It's interesting. Okay, mage cards. We have a 2 mana fire spell, Smoldering Grove. Draw 1 card, upgrades each turn, but discards after 3. Okay, so it's kind of like a timer, like a limit on it. So it's a 2 mana draw 1, could be a 2 mana draw 2, but it upgrades each turn. But then it like leaves your hand if you wait too long, so you can't be too greedy with it. I think this is pretty good though. Draw is always good, so. Okay, 4 mana, 3/6 elemental, Inferno Herald. After you cast a fire spell, get a random elemental and reduce its cost by 3. After you cast a fire spell, get a random elemental and reduce its cost by 3. I mean, it kind of seems underwhelming. 4 mana, 3/6, and you have to like do something else too. And you don't even get anything right away. You get a elemental in your hand, it's like reduced cost, but I mean, I don't know, like most of the elementals are kind of like not that crazy, you know, so yeah. 3 mana fire spell, Scorching Winds. Deal 3 damage, discard a random fire spell to deal 3 more. Okay, so 3 mana, deal 6 potentially. Have to discard a random fire spell though. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if you'll see play. Okay, druid cards. We have Charred Chameleon. 1 mana, 1/2 beast. Battlecry. If you've used your hero power this turn, give a friendly minion +1/+2 and rush. Ooh, this is so good. 1 mana, 1/2. And if you used your hero power this turn, so this would go right into like Imbue Druid, right? Because they're always using their hero power. And you summon like say like a 3/3 or a 4/4. You can immediately play this for 1 and give it buffed stats and rush, so it's able to like value trade into something else. This looks good. Okay, 3 mana fire spell for Druid, Overheat. Give your minions +1/+1. Discard a random nature spell to give them +1/+1 more. Okay, so you're giving everything like buffs, but you have to discard a nature spell. I guess, you know, sometimes when I'm playing Imbue Druid, I have some nature spells that I'm never going to play, like some 5 mana or 6 mana spell to summon like a 2/7 taunt. Like it just kind of stays in my hand. So honestly, this might work, but I don't know if I'd want to like main deck it. But I mean, if you discover it, it's kind of nice. But you do have to discard a random nature spell too. So I don't know. It seems a little expensive. Okay, 3 mana, 3/2, Tending Dragonkin. Okay, this is for Hunter, by the way. So it's a 3 mana, 3/2 Battlecry. Copy the lowest cost beast in your hand. That's crazy. Okay, so we're talking about Imbue Druid support. Let's talk about Imbue Hunter. So the Hunter Imbue power says, you know, reduce the cost of a beast and give it attack. And a lot of times you're gonna have a King Plush in your hand, so you'd be copying Plush. And oh my god, just dropping multiple plush. I could see it now. This could be crazy. I think this card is going to be really good. 8 mana, 5/8 Magma Hound. Rush. After this attacks a minion and survives, deal this minion's attack damage split among all enemies. Oh, that's really good. Among all enemies, not just enemy minions. So, this is interesting because you'd also play this and you can rush. So this would have like buffed stats, and you would be able to trade because it has rush. So you'd guarantee that its attack damage goes face, you know, or elsewhere, I guess, if there's other minions on the board. But this looks pretty good. This looks pretty aggressive. And then we have a 2 mana fire spell, Bursting Shot. Deal 2 damage to 3 random enemies. Okay, deal 2 to 3 random enemies. So you'd need at least, like, for your opponent to have, like, 2 minions on board for this to get full value. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, Hunter needs kind of more removal, I guess, or clears, so this works for that. It's pretty cheap, too. All right, now we're getting into Rogue. So we have a 2 mana fire spell, Smoke Bomb. Discover a combo, Battlecry, or stealth minion with a dark gift. This is pretty good. Good value. You discover combo minions are pretty good, and you give them a dark gift. That's, oh my god, that's going to be really crazy. I can imagine like Buccaneer with a dark gift of like +4/+5 and you summon copies of that. That's crazy. I think this will see play. We have a weapon, a 1 mana 1/2 Cinder Sword. Battlecry, if you're holding a minion with a dark gift, gain +3 attack. Oh wow, so you discover minions with dark gifts, you have it in your hand, and then this is just a 1 mana 4/2 weapon. That's That's pretty insane. I like this. Cinder Sword. 4 mana, 2/2 elemental, ever burning phoenix. Costs 1 less for each card you've played this turn. Rogue does tend to play a lot of cards in a turn. Death Rattle, return this to your hand. Okay, so you always get it back in your hand and then you're able to like play it again. I could see this in some decks, like when I was playing Ashamain Rogue for a bit, I noticed sometimes I would either have no cards in hand or my hand would be full and I would be trying to dump cards out of my hand. So I don't know how I feel about getting this back into my hand constantly. And also, like, it costs 4. So it costs 1 less for each card you've played this turn. So to play for 0, you need to play 4 cards. And I don't know if you're always able to play that many cards, but it's cute. It's cute. Oh, okay. Legendary Druid location. 4 mana, Amir Drasil. Summon a 1-cost minion, gain 1 armor, draw 1 card, refresh 1 mana crystal. Okay, this is giving me like Ultimate Infestation vibes. And it improves each use. Okay, this is pretty cool because, I mean, it's slow, but it builds up. So, like, you pay 4 mana for it, and all you're getting is a 1-cost, 1 armor, draw 1, refresh 1 mana crystal. But you could make a copy of this location and like it just scales up. So I think this is actually really good. I just think it's a little bit slow. So I'm not 100% sure like how it'll be played or if people will play it. Searing Reflection. Okay, now we're getting to Paladin. 7 mana fire spell, draw a minion, summon an 8/8 copy of it with Divine Shield. Okay, so for 7 mana you draw a minion and then you just summon an 8/8 copy of it with Divine Shield right away. I mean, it's expensive, it's a lot of mana, but it seems okay. Seems okay. Dude, imagine drawing Linessa, you have an 8/8 copy of it with Divine Shield. That'd be crazy. Okay, now we have a 2 mana 3/2 Ashleaf Pixie. Battlecry, if you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, gain Divine Shield and Lifesteal. Okay, this kind of fits right into Drunk Paladin, right? Because Sea Shanty. So, or Shaladrasil. So usually, like, sometimes if you brick with that deck, you're holding those in your hand. Like, you could play this 2-drop with Divine Shield and Lifesteal, which is pretty good. The Divine Shield especially. Smoldering Strength. 1 mana fire spell for Paladin. Give a friendly minion +1/+1. Upgrades each turn, but discards after 3. Okay, so this is another, like, ticking time bomb card. You don't want to play it right away, maybe, because it's too weak. But you don't want to wait too long, otherwise you just risk losing the card altogether. So, it's interesting. Oh, okay, Demon Hunter cards now. Fellfire Blaze, a 2 mana 2/3 elemental. After you cast a Fell spell, destroy this and deal 2 damage to all enemies. Okay, it's it's interesting. So you'd play this and then you'd cast a Fell spell, and then this dies immediately and you deal 2 to all enemies. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a 3/4 mana total board clear. I don't even know if it would totally clear the board, but it's kind of like, like Immolation Aura or something. So you're dealing like 2 damage to all enemies. It goes face, that's pretty good. But you would have to play this on the board and then play a Fell spell. This dies, you don't get a minion, and then you deal 2 to all enemies. Yeah, seems all right. Okay, 2 mana Fell spell, Sigil of Cinder. At the start of your next turn, deal 6 damage randomly split among all enemies. Oh, okay. So for 2 mana, you wait a turn, and then you deal 6 randomly split among all enemies. This seems okay. I like the art. It's kind of like burned into the tree. 4 mana 4/4 Scorched Reaver. Battlecry, discover a Fell spell. Reduce the cost of Fell spells in your hand by 1. Okay, I mean, it's decent, but you play this 4 mana 4/4, you discover a spell, and you reduce the cost of all Fell spells in your hand by 1. I just don't know. I mean, it seems like we really want to like get that Fell synergy going, so it might work in a deck. I don't know. I can't think of something right now that might be good for it, but seems interesting. I also don't play too much Demon Hunter. Okay, Shaman cards. We have a 3 mana 3/2 Ember Scarred Whelp. Ember Scarred. Aw, he's been hurt by fire. Battlecry, discover a 5-cost card. Gain 1 mana crystal next turn only. Oh, this is kind of cute. So you play this on 3, you discover a 5-cost card, and you ramp a little bit. So you gain a mana next turn, so you can immediately go from 3 to 5. You could play that 5-cost card the very next turn. Or you could not, and you could just have an extra mana. But this, I think this is good. 2 mana fire spell for Shaman, Flames of the Fire Lord. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. Okay, deal 4 to a random enemy minion for 2 mana. If you're holding a card that costs 8 or more, deal 8 instead. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I think this card will probably see play. It's really good spot removal. 9 mana 9/9 Avatar of Destruction. Taunt. Death Rattle, deal 9 damage to all enemy minions. I mean, it's a 9 mana 9/9. Yeah, it has taunt. Death Rattle, deal 9 to all enemy minions. So only minions. It's not like going face or anywhere. It's okay. I don't know if this will see play. It's interesting. Okay, Warrior. 5 mana 5/5 Keeper of Flame. Battlecry, give all minions in your hand +3/+3. They're discarded in 3 turns. Give all minions in your hand +3/+3. So big buff. And then they're discarded in 3 turns? This is kind of like, dude, this card is stressing me out already. You give minions in your hand buffs, but then it's like, oh, what if you can't play them? Or you like, I guess you'd have to play them because otherwise you're discarding them, and that's like taking too big of an L. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's the whole theme of like, play it now, play it soon, otherwise you lose out on it and you don't want to miss out on cards. So pretty big buff too. 5 mana, give all minions in your hand +3/+3. Yeah. 3 mana fire spell for Warrior. Shadowflame Suffusion. I like the little whirl in the image. Deal 3 damage, discover a Warrior minion with a Dark Gift. Okay, I mean, it's decent. You're dealing damage. At 3 mana, deal 3 damage. It can go face or, to an enemy minion. And then you discover a Warrior minion specifically, and you give it a Dark Gift. So, seems all right. Oh, 4 mana 3/6 Beast Dragon. Dragon Turtle. Battlecry. If you're holding a minion with a Dark Gift, give your hero +3 attack this turn and 6 armor. Honestly, this seems pretty good. Pretty good tempo. You'll be holding minions with Dark Gifts in your hand and you gain attacks, you can clear something, and you gain 6 armor too. That's not bad. Not bad. Ooh, okay, now we're getting to Priest cards. 2 mana fire spell for Priest, Smoldering Ascent. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Upgrades each turn, but discards after 3. Okay, so like the very first time it's in your hand, it's like deal 1 to all enemy minions, then deal 2, then deal 3, and then you lose it. 2 mana, deal 2 or 3 is pretty good. Great. Priest gets more AoE. Pretty cheap, too. They're kind of forced to use it, which they would, right, in the early game. So I don't think anyone would hold that card. Okay, now we have a 2 mana 1/3 Undead Spirit of the Caladori. Taunt, Lifesteal. Okay, so it's a 2 mana 1/3 with Taunt and Lifesteal. Battlecry, if you used your hero power this turn, gain +2/+2. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, because it's a 2 mana 3/5 with Taunt and Lifesteal. This is kind of annoying, actually. I think this will see play. 3 mana arcane spell for Priest, Light of the Full Moon. Give a minion +3/+3, add a Light of the New Moon to your hand. Okay, so it replaces itself and it buffs your minion. 3 mana though. 3 mana to give it +3/+3. I don't know. It could be a little slow, but it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty good too, because you could just buff a minion value trade, keep it on board, and then you have it in hand again to do the same next turn. But you'd have to have something on the board. That 2-drop is really cheap, so like on turn 5, you could make it super big and have a giant taunt with Lifesteal. Light of the New Moon. Give a minion +3/+3, cast 3 spells to return this to your hand when played. Okay, so you kind of like hold on to it. Okay, now we're getting into Warlock. 4 mana 4/3 Elemental Beast, Shadowflame Stalker. Battlecry, discover a demon with a Dark Gift. Get a copy of it. Okay, this is interesting. A lot of dark gift support, a lot of minions that are discovering more dark gifts minions, so it's good value. 1 mana fire spell, Conflagrate. Deal 5 damage to a minion, its owner draws a card. Okay, so 1 mana, deal 5 to a minion. I guess you could clear something, and then they draw a card. I don't know how I feel about letting my opponent draw cards. 3 mana, 3/3, Ember Root Destroyer. Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. I feel like, maybe like, I don't know, like, reminds me of like Quest Warlock and Wild, like whenever you take damage on your turn. I don't know. Standard, I don't really see, like, would a Warlock, I guess, like, tap or something. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Deal 3 to a random enemy minion. Maybe. Okay, cool. And that is it. That is it for part 1 of the mini set cards. I'll have a part 2 posted soon. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. Thank you again for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.